grasp with gratitude this chance to speak, to say what? Can I do it? Can we do it? Do we have the courage? Do we have the language? We have the thoughts, mostly hidden, but words, denied or rather not asked for, over the millennia. Thoughts fly, words flood. Whose language do we use? Who can share?
Because when you're getting worse, your breathing's shallow and quick, and that's when you're puffing, and it's very hard. So to breathe out, it's very difficult. I can breathe in, but you can't breathe out.
You can stuff hearts, edible and tasty, maybe a treat, but lungs are fed to the dogs as lights.
My lungs are like chains holding me back. Now I'm unable to climb the stony track. Life is now smaller. Carrying my lungs is like carrying dense blocks of wood. I'm now unable to walk where I could. Ever decreasing circles.
I feel at times as though a bag has been pulled over my head. I have to fight my way out. I know it will end with a huge explosion of coughing.
Well, when I take my puffers, I'm trying to get right down into the alveoli. So I've got to sit up straight, breathe in, but have the puffer ready just to squeeze. And I can feel it as it goes down. And I almost think it goes down right to the bottom of the lungs. You sort of feel, oh, not again. And you've got to force yourself to do something. I'm a clever machine, reacting in wonderful ways. I'm a rug chest, tidy and contained. I'm a warm day with no wind, keeping my balance. I'm the hospital I used to work in. I'm a scarf, colourful and shimmering in the sun. I'm a landscape with the water cascading over rocks.
And sometimes if you have phlegm in the back of your throat, you think you're choking. So you're trying to breathe in and it's blocking it all the time. It's blocking that sensation. And you have this dread then. When's this going to end? Am I going to stop? You know, will I be able to get the air through just slightly to breathe? It's a horrible, horrible sensation. Now an exhibit at the library. A box with doors which open to display a cylinder, tubes, needles, a plunger on the top to blow up magic, to inflate an air duct, to collapse. Back then I would lie on a table and wait in dread for the needle to be inserted, the plunger to be pressed while staring at the ceiling. Now I stare at the scarring of pinholes left after years of needles. Was all this worth it? Yes, all to breathe. So you're coughing all the time and it's embarrassing, and sometimes you can't stop, and sometimes it like explodes, and you could be talking to somebody and in the finish it's coming out in front of them and you've got no control over it.
Caring is sharing an illness. Caring is worrying, eating away at you like rust on metal. Caring is helplessness. Caring is a warm blanket. Caring is tiring, like Atlas holding up the world. Caring is putting something down and not being able to find it again. Caring is draining, like a dripping tap. Caring is patience. It's waiting for something that's never going to happen. And caring is being able to walk on eggshell carpets.
Sometimes it's like a harpsichord. Sometimes it's like bagpipes. Sometimes it's like a cat consistently purring all the time. It's like having a conversation with yourself.
When poorly, listen, listen, pace, plan ahead. Ahead, anxiety seeps in. Ahead, anxiety creeps through and stays for a while. It's new territory, new, different, uneasy, vulnerable, strong and weak, open and closed.